Do sudden calf cramps yank you out of sleep and leave your leg rock hard and aching? You're not alone, and you don't have to just live with it. I will introduce 3 everyday foods that calm overexcited muscles and 2 simple nightly routines so you can turn off cramps and wake up comfortable. Today, Golden Age Health Channel will share practical, safe, senior-friendly steps you can start using right away. If you value clear, doctor-guided health advice, please subscribe to the Golden Age Health Channel and turn on notifications so you never miss what works. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from and how often cramps wake you. I tailor future videos to your questions. This video is educational and not a personal diagnosis. If your cramps come with swelling, weakness, or skin color changes, speak with your clinician promptly. I'll also highlight key warning signs later so you know when to get checked. In this episode, you'll learn why cramps target older adults, which 3 foods support muscle and nerve function, how to balance fluids and electrolytes for fewer nighttime spasms, and a 2-minute bedtime routine you can use tonight, plus a simple 1-day cramp-smart menu to tie it all together. Cramps become more common with age because several systems that keep muscles calm and coordinated work a bit less efficiently. As we get older, we naturally lose some muscle fibers and the remaining fibers tire sooner, so they fire erratically after a busy day or long period of sitting. Nerves also conduct signals a little slower and can misfire when they are irritated or underfueled, which is more likely if B12 or vitamin D runs low. Circulation isn't quite as brisk, so overworked calf and foot muscles don't clear waste products as fast, and the electrolyte breaks that keep muscles relaxed, mainly magnesium and potassium, can dip with poor intake, dehydration, or certain medicines such as diuretics. Add common triggers like hot weather, long car rides, sleeping with the toes pointed, shortening the calf, or a sudden increase in walking, and you have the perfect setup for a 2 a.m. calf spasm. Tip: 20-second self-check to spot overwired muscles. While seated, gently pull the toes toward the shin until you feel a light stretch in the calf. Then lightly pinch or tap the tightest spot for 5 seconds. If the muscle twitches or threatens to cramp, you're likely running low on recovery, fluids/electrolytes, or flexibility that day. Address it by hydrating, adding 1 electrolyte-rich snack. You'll see options in the food sections, and doing 2 easy calf stretches before bed. It's also important to know when a cramp is not just a cramp. Seek medical advice if cramps come with new leg swelling, warmth or redness, pronounced weakness or foot drop, persistent numbness or burning pain, cramps that are daily and unresponsive to basic measures, or sudden one-sided calf swelling, especially after travel or illness. If a cramp is accompanied by chest pain or shortness of breath, treat that as urgent. These warnings don't apply to most viewers, but they matter. And they're exactly why I balance practical tips with safety guardrails on this channel. Food #1 is eggs, because they deliver what cramp-prone muscles and nerves need in a compact, affordable package. A single large egg provides complete, high-quality protein to repair fatigued muscle fibers after daily activity, which helps reduce the after-use twitchiness that often sets off nighttime spasms. Beyond protein, eggs contribute vitamin D to support calcium handling and normal contraction relaxation cycles, and they supply vitamin B12 and choline, which nourish the insulation around nerves so signals fire smoothly instead of misfiring into a cramp. For most adults, A sensible target is 6 to 7 eggs a week worked into balanced meals. If you're dealing with leg cramps that wake you from sleep, eating eggs as part of breakfast can improve daytime recovery, while including them in an early evening meal gives your muscles steady amino acids overnight. Because vitamin D from one egg is modest, about 40 IU, I like to pair eggs with other sources, fortified milk or yogurt, or fatty fish on other days. So your daily total approaches the usual 801,000 IU goal many clinicians recommend for older adults. Sunlight helps too when safe for your skin. Older adults commonly run low on B12, especially if stomach acid is reduced or if you take medicines like metformin or acid reducers. Regularly including eggs can help backfill that gap and may ease nerve-related cramp triggers such as tingling or electric twinges in the calves. If you avoid red meat or find heavier meats tough to digest, eggs are often easier on the stomach while still delivering the nerve-supporting nutrients you're after. If cholesterol is a concern, most people can enjoy moderate egg intake without a meaningful rise in cardiovascular risk when total diet quality is good. Still, it's sensible to discuss your personal targets with your clinician. You can tilt the balance toward more egg whites and fewer whole eggs, and cook with olive oil instead of butter to keep the meal heart-friendly. If you have kidney disease and have been told to limit protein, follow your care team's guidance on portions. Food safety matters, particularly for seniors. Skip raw or undercooked eggs. Cook until whites are set and yolks are thickened. Gentle methods like soft scramble on low heat or a baked frittata keep eggs tender and easy to chew, which is helpful if you have dentures or dry mouth. Tip: easy pairings that amplify anti-cramp benefits. In the morning, scramble 2 eggs with a cup of spinach and a spoon of cottage cheese. The protein plus calcium and magnesium support calm, well-fed muscles. In the evening, make mini vegetable frittata cups with chopped bell pepper and mushrooms. Pair with a side of lightly salted tomatoes and a glass of fortified milk to cover protein, electrolytes, and vitamin D in one plate. Tip: diabetic-friendly approach. Combine 1 whole egg and 2 whites with non-starchy vegetables and a slice of whole grain toast or a small bowl of oats. The fiber slows glucose rise and keeps electrolytes balanced, making cramps less likely overnight. Food #2 is bananas, because they quietly solve 3 common cramp triggers at once: low potassium, low magnesium, and irritated nerves. A medium banana typically provides about 420 mg of potassium to steady muscle contractions, roughly 32 mg of magnesium to relax overexcited fibers, and around 0.4 mg of vitamin B6 to support nerve signaling and red blood cell production. That trio helps muscles contract and release smoothly instead of seizing, especially after long walks, gardening, or a day spent sitting. Bananas also come with natural fluids and carbohydrates that pair well with water to restore hydration, vital if cramps strike after sweating, or if you take diuretics that increase fluid loss. For most people, 1 banana a day is a sensible baseline for muscle maintenance. If cramps are frequent, nudging to 2 per day for a week can help, then settle back to 1. If you live with diabetes or prefer a lower glycemic approach, choose a small, just-ripe banana, more green than brown, and always pair it with protein or fiber to blunt blood sugar rise. The The timing matters. 2. Eating a banana 60–90 minutes before bedtime can top up electrolytes and reduce overnight spasms, especially when you also drink a glass of water. If bananas aren't your favorite, the goal is still potassium, magnesium, B6 coverage. Excellent swaps include kiwi, oranges, avocado, cooked white beans or lentils, and a small glass of coconut water. These give you the same cramp calming effect while adding variety to the week. Tip: low glycemic pairings that keep electrolytes steady. Spread 1–2 teaspoons of unsweetened nut butter on oat crackers and add half a banana on top, or slice half a banana into plain Greek yogurt with a spoon of chia seeds. The protein and fiber slow absorption while delivering additional magnesium. Tip: a pre-bed routine for night cramp prevention. About an hour before sleep, drink 300–400 ml of water and eat half to one small banana. If you're sensitive to nighttime bathroom trips, take the last few sips 30 minutes before lights out. Tip: travel or hot weather days. After walking tours or yard work, pair one banana with a handful of lightly salted nuts and 300 ml of water. This replaces potassium and magnesium, while the small amount of sodium helps retain fluid, cutting down cramp risk later that night. A brief word on safety. If you've been told to limit potassium due to kidney disease, or you take potassium-sparing diuretics or certain blood pressure medications, follow your clinician's guidance on portions and consider lower potassium alternatives from the swap list. Everyone else can simply mind overall diet quality, unsalted, minimally processed choices, so the added banana fits comfortably into the day. Food #3 is nuts and seeds, a compact way to restore the minerals and healthy fats that keep muscles relaxed and circulation steady. Many older adults fall short on magnesium, the calm-down mineral for overfiring muscle fibers, and a small handful of nuts or a couple of tablespoons of seeds can meaningfully close that gap. Pumpkin seeds and almonds are especially helpful for magnesium. Pistachios contribute useful potassium. Walnuts and flax add omega-3s that soothe inflamed, overworked muscle tissue. I recommend unsalted, minimally processed options to avoid excess sodium, which can worsen dehydration in some people. Portion control matters because nuts are calorie-dense, but the serving size is simple. One small handful, about 1 ounce/28 grams of nuts a day, or 2 tablespoons of seeds sprinkled across meals. If nighttime cramps are your main issue, placing that portion with dinner or as a small evening snack can support overnight relaxation. If cramps show up after activity or a hot day, include your portion within an hour of finishing, together with water. If you live with cholesterol concerns, nuts and seeds can fit into a heart-supportive plan when they replace ultra-processed snacks. If you have a nut allergy, you can still capture the muscle benefits using seeds like pumpkin, sunflower, hemp, chia, or ground flax. If your clinician has asked you to limit potassium or phosphorus because of kidney disease, tailor the type and amount with their guidance. Tip: the one-hand rule for easy portions. Open your hand comfortably. The amount of mixed nuts that fits in your cupped palm, not heaped, is 1 serving. For seeds, use 2 level tablespoons total per day, sprinkled over yogurt, salad, or soup. Tip: simple sprinkle plan to hit magnesium every day. Morning: add a spoon of ground flax or chia to oatmeal or yogurt. Lunch: Toss a spoon of pumpkin seeds over salad or vegetable soup. Dinner. Finish steamed greens with a spoon of toasted almonds. This steady drip of magnesium keeps muscles from tipping into cramp mode. Tip: circulation stack for restless calves. Combine a few walnut halves with a slice of orange or a little grated citrus zest after dinner. The polyphenols from citrus plus omega-3s from walnuts support healthy blood flow so muscles receive oxygen and electrolytes more efficiently. Tip: lower sodium snack swap. If you miss the crunch of salted nuts, roast raw nuts at home and finish with a tiny pinch of salt plus paprika or rosemary for flavor. You'll use far less sodium than store-bought mixes while keeping hydration in your favor. Hydration is one of the quietest levers for stopping cramps because aging blunts thirst and many viewers take medicines that increase fluid loss. I aim for pale straw-colored urine through the day. If it's dark, you're behind, and if it's almost clear all day, you may be overdoing it. A simple rhythm works. 1 glass on waking, 1 with each meal, 1 mid-afternoon, and small sips in the evening so you don't disturb sleep. On hot or active days, add another glass and include an electrolyte-rich snack so the water actually stays in your circulation. If you use a diuretic, plan a mineral top-up within an hour of dosing by pairing water with a potassium and magnesium-containing food from earlier, half a banana with a spoon of yogurt, or a few almonds plus pumpkin seeds. Keep sodium intake sensible by favoring minimally processed foods. Most people don't need extra salt, but a tiny amount around exercise or heat can help hold fluid. Alcohol and caffeine increase urine output. If you enjoy them, follow with equal water. A tip: quick DIY hydrator. Mix 300–500 ml of water with a tiny pinch of salt, a squeeze of lemon or orange, and if you like, 1 teaspoon of honey. This gives you fluid, a little sodium for retention, and potassium from the citrus without the excess sugar of many sports drinks. If you prefer coconut water, dilute half and half with plain water to keep potassium gentle. Tip: sip, don't chug. Smaller, steady sips absorb better and are less likely to wake you at night. Take your last meaningful drink 45–60 minutes before bed, then just a mouthful with nighttime medicines. Safety notes: if you've been told to limit fluids or sodium, for example, in heart, kidney, or liver disease, follow your clinician's plan exactly. If you're sweating heavily or recovering from vomiting/diarrhea, an oral rehydration solution may be appropriate. Use as directed by your care team. Seek medical advice promptly if hydration changes bring on confusion, persistent headache, swelling, or shortness of breath. A 2-minute bedtime routine can switch your calves from ready to cramp to ready to rest. Begin by standing near a wall and taking 4 slow belly breaths to soften nervous system tension. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts and exhale for 6. Next, place your hands on the wall, step 1 foot back, and keep both heels on the floor. Lean forward until you feel a gentle stretch in the back calf, and hold for 20–30 seconds without bouncing. Then switch sides. After the stretches, sit on the edge of the bed and perform ankle pumps by pulling the toes up toward the shins, and then pointing them away in a smooth rhythm for 20 repetitions per side. Finish with 10 slow ankle circles in each direction to mobilize the joint and flush lingering metabolites. Finally, sit with your legs straight, loop a towel or bedsheet around the ball of your foot, and draw the toes toward your shin until you feel a mild stretch in the calf. Hold for 5 steady breaths and repeat on the other side. When you lie down, keep the blankets loose over the feet and rest with the ankles neutral, not pointed. This prevents overnight calf shortening that can trigger a spasm. Tip: abort a cramp in progress. If a calf seizes despite the routine, immediately pull the toes toward the shin with your hand or a towel while gently pressing the heel into the mattress. Breathe out slowly and hold for 10 seconds. Release for 5. Then repeat until the knot softens. Do not jump up or bound stretch, which can tear muscle fibers. Tip: quick magnesium and fluid assist. If you're prone to night cramps, take a final small sip of water 30-45 minutes before lights out and include your evening portion of nuts or seeds with dinner to deliver a slow, steady trickle of magnesium through the night. Tip: footwear and daytime prevention. During the day, favor shoes with a small heel drop and good arch support. Prolonged use of very flat, unsupportive footwear can keep calves shortened and more likely to cramp at night. Here's a simple one-day, cramp-smart menu you can use immediately, designed to deliver steady protein, magnesium, potassium, and hydration without heavy prep. Breakfast: 2 softly scrambled eggs with a cup of spinach and a spoon of cottage cheese, a slice of whole grain toast, and a glass of fortified milk or unsweetened soy milk. Mid-morning: half a banana with a tablespoon of almond butter and a glass of water. Lunch: lentil vegetable soup topped with a spoon of pumpkin seeds, side salad with olive oil and lemon, and a kiwi for dessert. Mid-afternoon: plain Greek yogurt with a teaspoon of ground flax or chia. Dinner: baked salmon or tofu, steamed greens finished with chopped almonds, small roasted potatoes, and sliced oranges. About an hour before bed: 300-400 ml water, and, if night cramps are common, half a small banana or a few walnut halves. Vegetarian option: swap salmon for marinated tofu or white beans. Lactose-free option: use fortified lactose-free milk or soy. Low-sodium approach: cook from scratch, use herbs and citrus for flavor, and avoid packaged soups or salted nuts. Diabetic-friendly tweaks: keep fruit portions small and always pair them with protein or fiber as shown. Tip: weekend batch prep. Bake a tray of egg veggie frittata cups, cook a pot of lentils, toast a jar of almonds and pumpkin seeds, and pre-slice citrus. You'll have a full week of muscle-calming building blocks ready to go. Continue. Some medicines and conditions change how your body handles water, electrolytes, and nerve nutrients, so it's smart to tailor the food plan. Diuretics and hot weather increase fluid and mineral losses. Answer this by pairing water with an electrolyte-rich snack, banana half plus yogurt, or nuts and seeds, within an hour of dosing or finishing activity. Metformin and acid-reducing drugs can lower vitamin B12 over time. Eggs and dairy help, and your clinician can check B12 if you have numbness or burning in the feet. Potassium-sparing diuretics or advanced kidney disease require careful potassium intake. Follow your care plan and choose lower potassium swaps when advised. If you're on statins and notice new muscle aches, report them rather than pushing through. I don't recommend quinine or tonic water for cramps because of potential side effects and interactions. If cramps occur with swelling, warmth, redness, or sudden one-sided calf enlargement, especially after travel, seek medical care promptly. If cramps come with chest pain or shortness of breath, treat that as urgent. Tip: 3 quick questions to ask your doctor or pharmacist. 1. Do any of my medicines change potassium, magnesium, or B12 levels? 2. Given my kidneys and heart, what's a safe daily fluid target for me? 3. Are there signs that mean my cramps could be from nerves or circulation instead of just overuse? Continue. Here's the 30-second recap and a gentle 7-day challenge. Recap. Eat eggs regularly for muscle repair and nerve support. Include a daily banana or a smart swap for steady potassium, magnesium, and B6. Add a small handful of nuts or 2 tablespoons of seeds for magnesium and healthy fats. Drink water in a steady rhythm, and consider a small electrolyte top-up around activity. Perform the 2-minute bedtime routine to lengthen and relax calves before sleep. Challenge. For 1 week, log 3 items each day. 1. Bedtime cramp score 0-10. 2. Which of the big 3 foods you ate. 3. Total water glasses. At the end of the week, look for the pattern. Most people see fewer nighttime cramps by day 4-5 when they are consistent. Tip: easy tracker. Note or calendar on your phone with 3 boxes per day. Cramps 0-10/foods, eggs, banana, nuts, /water glasses. Keep it simple so you actually use it. Continue. If today's plan helped, please subscribe to the Golden Age Health channel and turn on notifications so you never miss practical, senior-friendly guidance. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from and which food you'll start with today. Your experiences help others. Next, I'll share a calm stomach guide for bloating relief that pairs perfectly with this anti-cramp plan.